The post-millennial, Trump slams fake news media after flood of negative headlines for record-setting Elon Musk X interview. He says, I spent 2.5 hours last night talking to Elon, a fantastic guy, getting all-time record views and hits, and all the fake news wants to report is the servers crashed because of the tremendous volume, and the show opened a little late. What they should be reporting was the incredible number of people that were listening. I absolutely hate the fake news media, so bad for our country. And then you have this from Elon Musk. He says, a wall of negative headlines was so predictable. They're such NPCs. All this does is drive even more people to listen to the conversation themselves and realize how much the legacy media lies to them. Let me pull this up. First, here's Jack Posobiec. He says, new hoax alert. For all the doubters claiming Trump was lisping on the call, it was just Space's compression. Here he is recorded on a phone in the same conversation sounding perfectly normal. Post this under anyone spreading the lisp hoax. Let's play this.
Biden actually did something that was impossible. Both sides hate him. You know, both sides. Yeah. That was a hard thing to do. Unification.
Well, there you go. I mean, there's a longer version with no lisp, but let's take a look at these headlines. And then I want to make a point about where we currently are with our media. Look at this. Trump rambles and slurs. Kamala Harris criticizes Trump for serving self-obsessed. That's not fair. They're calling out Kamala there. Here's a Trump list. So Donald Trump chatted with Elon. Here's the futures they see. Losers win. Incompetence rules. Musk Trump talks to our ramble. Here's what the headlines should have been. For any news outlet actually writing news, the headline should be Donald Trump and Elon X Space interview reaches 1.3 million concurrents, generates a 3-hour conversation. The point of the news is to tell someone what happened. All of these headlines from all of these outlets, none of them are actually informing anyone of anything.
They could add like the first in American history, which I believe that is for a nominee, right?
The first
time that's ever happened in American history.
What has
a space? Yeah, space
well,
like
Ron
that.
DeSantis did one.
He was a candidate.
Right.
Sorry,
like
that was before the primary, though, right?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, too. I mean, the one criticism I do think is kind of fair is that it's basically just a radio interview to a smaller amount of people than we've seen in the past.
Right.
Like, if this was a general radio broadcast in 1940, it would have been like 20 million, 30 million at the time, because what else are people going to listen to if it was on TV with very few channels? So I do respect that this is a live stream space where people were actually a part of it and in it, though I don't know they needed to be. It was still massive in the digital age, and that is significant.
Yeah.
But the media should be just saying Elon Musk Donald Trump interview kicks off slightly late following claims of a DDoS attack.
I think
that's a headline.
All the headlines that are so desperately trying to convince people to not go listen to it, especially the Lisp claims, it's going to draw more people to go check it out.
Go hear his list.
And hear Trump in full context, which is exactly what they don't want because they rely on cutting out little bits and moving them around in manipulative ways. But when you listen to him, he makes a lot of sense. I think even a lot of moderates hear what he's saying in the space last night and agree with all of it.